Hey guys, long time no see. I have gotten many messages from all of you wondering if I'm okay, where am I at, missed your videos, so thank you for the messages. You guys are very, very sweet. I am doing okay. Where I've been at, I'm about to show you. I've had a lot going on in my personal life, although I'm not going to share all that nonsense, but I wanted to share what I've been doing the last couple of weeks and what I've been focusing on. And so I've made a lot of changes to a space, and I wanted to bring you guys along and share it with you. So I have been working from home, as probably most of you or all of you know, since the pandemic hit, and it looks like we will have the ability to continue working from home even when people are fully vaccinated. They're giving us the option because we were very, very effective, if not more effective, than we were previously when we were, in an office. So for the last year, I had a workstation out on the bar of my kitchen, and it was not a very comfortable space, but I made it work because I always had one flex day where I was at home. And so I always just had that space. So it's been years but we added like a whole second computer screen plus my laptop. Like I have literally a lot of screens to look at, to say the least. So after they've made the determination for most of us, that want to stay working from home, I think they're going to allow us to continue to do that for the majority of our time. I decided I wanted to commandeer one of the bedrooms in my house to update and turn into my home office because I want to make it comfortable. I also want to have a pretty space because, it's just me. It's just how I am. So we're currently standing in my new home office. And so I'm an animal lover. I'm also I love flowers, I love babies, I love everything, like cutesy. So what I did is we have mint colored walls. So you can see the contrast between the door jamb and the wall color. It's a very light minty green color, which is actually, I thought about painting it, but then I thought, I really like the colors that go with. And so what I chose to do is color coordinate and, add a pop of darker green, add some dusty rose pinks to the space, and just kind of complete the look and bring some bright colors in. So here's the first wall art on this wall. And this is actually, if anybody's familiar with Mackenzie Childs, it is a very high-end, painted very eclectically. They're known for their checkers, like the flowers are Mackenzie Childs, and you can see the black and white checkers. You can see the little rabbits, little bunnies hanging off of the vase. And, everything has got like this checkerboard theme, and they also are very much known for their landscapes. So this big trunk that has been seen in my old videos, because I used to have this as like a changing table space in my older version of my nursery. Then it was removed to another room in the house because I actually, changed up my nursery. But this trunk has a story along with it. It's actually handmade by my ex-husband for Mother's Day once upon a time. And it was built because I needed a tack trunk when I still had horses. So I needed a nice tack trunk that I could store everything in at the barn, because it was a big barn with a lot of borders, and I needed to keep all of my show stuff, blankets and things. And if you're a horse person, you will know that there's a lot of gear that goes along with them, especially if you show them, especially if you continue to train them and ride during winter months when it's so cold, because there are blankets and wraps and things that the horses need to stay warm, because I used to trim my horses to keep the sweat level down. But anyways, I had a lot of stuff. And so my ex-husband was kind enough to make this for me, and then got in cahoots with one of my dear friends who worked for Mackenzie Childs as a painter, and she actually painted this chest knowing that I loved Mackenzie Childs and made it very Kelly. So instead of like the black and white checkered, she did the pink and yellow checkered, and then painted the typical landscape that she used to paint for Mackenzie Childs. So this is very typical on a lot of their items. So this has a lot of memories, and I wanted to bring it back into a room where I could enjoy it. And then I actually have, I purchased the Mackenzie Childs knobs because they do a lot of pottery. And then I have the vases that are all Mackenzie Childs, and then the pretty little arrangements because I just love them. And this stuff was actually at my office space. So I brought it home, and now I can enjoy it here in this home office. And then I added the 2 bird cages. They're not real bird cages, but I think they're beautiful, and I will probably add something inside of them. Just not sure what. So this is the beginning phases. I started this project 2 weeks ago. Had to strip everything out of it, clean it, and decide how I wanted to organize things. So I have a light in this corner. There's my wall art with my little cow and my goat, and then purchased a dusty rose colored chair, and it's velvet. And then I decided I wanted to have like a nice couch in here, so I purchased green velvet little couch, which I love because I love velvet, anything soft, velvety. And then over here we have the other matching chair. So what I haven't gotten yet is I've ordered a little footstool. I guess it's considered a footstool, but I would not put my feet on it. It's a little square footstool in the dusty rose color to match the chairs. And it is square, and I got like a little serving tray to go on top of it, and to also drape like probably another blanket on, just to have kind of here in front of it, so I can actually sit and do my Zoom meetings if I choose to not want to be at my desk. And then above that, I chose to put this beautiful picture, and the picture looks small as I'm looking at it in the frame, but it's actually like more than 2 feet by more than 4 feet. But it's a big wall. It's a big wall, so I'll probably put something here and something here eventually. I don't know what. And then over on this wall, I have another cow. I love artwork like this. I love kind of whimsical, bright colored animal stuff. And then I have 3 windows here. There's the neighbor's house. We won't show that for too long. And this is little Monroe, who is hanging out in her stroller in here with me. She's been in here for quite some time. And this is the area rug that I chose to pull in all the colors to. But I'm gonna swing around and show you my workspace. This is my desk. I ordered the desk, put the desk together, and am utilizing the ginormous screens and everything. And I usually have my MacBook here. My other computer is on a stand here. And then behind it, there's a bookshelf, a couple bookshelves, and then I chose to put one of our antique hope chests behind there as like another space that I can put other things on. So it's a beautiful workspace. I have a lot of room, and yeah, I've utilized that. I brought my chair home from the office because they allow us to bring home whatever we needed. But also, I love that this is a nice, comfortable, big space. Like it's a good size room, lots of space for me desk-wise, but also lots of space so I can actually enjoy it as well. And of course, here is little Monroe, who's been hanging out with me every day while I work, which has been wonderful. I don't need to pick her up and hold her constantly. I'm generally just wanting to enjoy seeing her, and she's in this position because when I'm sitting at my desk, I can see her clearly. I've also thought about bringing in the bassinet, her pod, and if I decide to do that, I could put it here if I choose to want to have another something here, or the chair, my bloom chair, bloom seat, whatever you want to call it. So it gives me options, but my goodness, how cute is this baby? Like, she's just hanging out, she's chill, she's happy, but she's with me. And so it actually makes for a lovely little work partner. So I'm really enjoying having her in the space with me. and it doesn't feel so much like work, honestly. So, you know, and the colors to me, I think work really well. And here's dog bed because the dogs seem to want to be in here with me when I'm in here. And then here's a closet here that I reorganized and have just items that I don't need in there. But we're going to be painting the trim. We're going to repaint all the trim around. We're going to do them around the windows, and I'm going to be painting the closet doors white because that is the accent color in here, and we just never got around to it when we purchased the house and redid a bunch of stuff. And you can't tell. I will put one down. It makes it easier. I'm going to put one down so you can see that the shades, hopefully you'll be able to see, is a darker shade of green. So, I don't know, maybe you can't tell. There we go. So it's like a darker hunter green color that they were installed. We had a bunch of these installed throughout our house. They're all custom shades that they're custom made for each window because we have like literally two full walls from floor to ceiling of windows in our living room. So ultimately, you can't find standard shades, and we have like smaller windows underneath the very bottom of the large windows in the living room, so those you clearly don't have sized for. So when we moved in and were part of the renovations, early on we had the custom fitted blinds added to the room. So I figured why not change a color scheme that I really like, because I love greens, pinks, and people don't think they go together, but to me, I love them together. You guys can be the judge. But ultimately, it's a very happy space for me, and yeah, that's what I've been up to. So I've been working hard getting that all done, and work has been nonstop and crazy busy. I do have some topics that I really want to chat about, so I'll probably be making some more videos. But my apologies for, you know, being MIA, honestly. It's just, when you're busy, you're busy. But she's actually wearing a little Next sleeper with just, it's white with pink stars, and then I have a little blanket that matches, so it's kind of a really pretty pink color, like a coral colored pink, which I love. And so that's what she's been wearing for quite some time. So yeah, there she is, guys. So for those that haven't seen her and missed her, she's still right here, cute as ever. And I am pondering selling my reborns. So yeah, I've decided, one, I've got some things going on financially that I kind of need the money. So I'm pondering selling both of my reborns. So if I do that, I will be making a video to share that, because I don't really do a whole lot with them, especially Eloise. I don't really do much with her. And I just, you know, I have Monroe. Monroe is kind of my go-to baby. It's what she's always been like the one and only, you know, for all of you guys that have followed me for any length of time, you know, she's my girl. And I haven't been doing a whole lot of doll related stuff lately. I've just been too busy. There's just so much going on in my personal life that it's just been hard to be baby oriented. And so when I don't spend time with something, I tend to not hold on to it, because I want someone else to be able to enjoy them if I'm not going to be spending a lot of time with them. So that's kind of where my head's at. So yeah, so more to come on that. But I'm going to keep this under 15 minutes, so I'm going to wrap it up there. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the space, my new workspace. And if you hear humming in the background, it's my dryer, because there's a bathroom on the other side of this wall. But yeah, so that's what I've been working on, guys. So I hope everybody's doing really well, and hopefully you guys will see me very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.